Testing. Not my tongue. I don't. Not loud enough. What am I to do?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Check. Yeah.
I can't really hear myself that well. Which one's that? Which one's that thing?
I'm louder now. You're doing me now. I think we're switched.
Yeah.
Da 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 da. You're not moving me right now.
You're 1, right?
I think we're switched headsets today. So I think you're 1 right now, and I'm 2 right now. Yeah.
I like to,
Mo. Yeah, no, that's better.
I can't hear myself at all. Can you turn me up a little bit?
What do you want? Word.
I still can't hear my. That's weird. Check.
Because I can hear myself kind of well, actually. All right, hold on.
I think that helps you.
Check. Yeah,
Check.
It's not getting. Maybe I'm 3. Check if I'm 3.
Maurice.
Check. That's getting louder for you?
No, it's good for me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
It's kind of quiet, but.
Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting South Kingstown Rebels.
All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this RIIL matchup between the South Kingstown Rebels and the home Cranston East Thunderbolts. Ben?
The visiting South Kingston Rebels 4-6 with the league record of 4-6. Their top scorers include Miles Robinson with 50.3 points per game, Ben Broody with 11.6 points per game, and Shane Jetson with 9.9 points per game. Their last loss came against LaSalle on Thursday night, and they're on a 2-game losing streak. For the Cranston East Thunderbolts, they come in with a league record of 1-9. Leading scorers for the Bolts include Alvin Baez with 16.7 points per game, Miguel Espinal with 13 points per game, and Daniel Miranda Duarte with 12 points per game. Their last loss came against Coventry on Friday night, with a score of 57-48. Mo?
Absolutely. So you see two teams struggling a little bit here. Cranston East more than South Kingstown with their 1-9 record. South Kingston currently 4-6. Not a terrible record. Going to try to get back up to around that 500 mark. So just the starters coming out here. We see Skylar Delgado, who's returned from injury a couple games ago. Brian Murakawa stepping in. And so the starters for the South Kingston Rebels, we have number 2, Scott Cromack, number 3, Sean Gardner, number 5, Hunter Roberts, number 10, Justin Brown, and number 12, Trey Young.
That's the coolest thing I've heard all day, Mo. All right, for the Bolts, we have number 5, Noah Berg, senior captain, number 10, Skylar Delgado, senior captain, number 13, Byron Murakawa, number 14, Miguel Espinal, and number 20, Davion Ayerol. Notable inactives for the Bolts include Alvin Baez, who are the Bolts' leading scorer, as well as Daniel Miranda Duarte, who is a leader on the court.
Absolutely. So we see Daniel Miranda Duarte is not starting tonight.
I would imagine he's going to get some playing time, though.
Going to make an impact off the bench, hopefully, here. So we're about to get tipped off here.
Just for your information, ladies and gentlemen, the scoreboard is now working. So
Absolutely.
obviously it's 0-0 right now, and there should be 16 minutes on the clock.
So it'll be Noah Berg and number 10, Justin Brown for South Kingston taking the tip here. We're joined here by statistician Abigail Sparks.
You know, Mo, this should be a competitive game. Both teams with a losing streak going right now. One of them is going to end tonight, obviously, like we saw on Friday for Coventry. Theirs ended. Let's see what the Bolts can do tonight.
So here's the tip. Noah Berg wins it. Skylar Delgado is off and running. Back out to Bram Murakawa. Normally comes off the bench starting in this game. Here's Davion Ayerol driving inside. Shoved off a little bit. It's going to be out of bounds off number 2, Scott Cromack, remaining Thunderbolts ball.
You know, the Bolts are going to have to step up in the absence of all those important players. Let's see what they can do.
Absolutely. Arrow's looking to inbound here. Long pass. Murakawa swings it to Delgado, driving inside on the right. Little layup, not going to fall. Good rebound there from Espinal, but he can't finish. And here's Sean and Gardner. Gardner back on the other side of the court. Delgado all over him. Scott Cromack. And there's the 3 attempt. Not going to go for Trey Young.
You know, if you got a name like that, you kind of have to play basketball.
Absolutely. Inbounded, or not inbounded, outlet pass, I'm sorry. There's
Great
Noah
pass.
Berg.
What a great pass from Skylar Delgado to Noah Berg, the senior captains. Great chemistry there between the two.
Absolutely, so Berg has the first points in tonight's game within a minute, 2-0. Nice layup from Berg, and here's South Kingston on the attack. There's Hunter Roberts inside. Drive, and there's going to be a foul called. It will be Justin Brown heading to the line at 4-2 shots.
You know, you love to see the Bolts get some momentum coming off the jump. And, you know, we see this pattern a lot where the Bolts will start off really fast and start to slow down. Hopefully they can keep that pace up if they want to win this game.
Absolutely. So we saw Justin Brown in their loss against LaSalle last week by 10. Brown was the leading scorer with 17 points. He averages only 7.2 per game, so let's see if he can, you know, have another repeat performance like last week. First free throw is off the rim.
You know, Mo, you see Miles Robinson not starting the game for the Rebels. What a move by Coach, their leading scorer.
So interesting stuff, but Justin Brown's going to carry the slack a little bit, makes that. And sorry, just real quick, we're going to run through the coaching staff. Roland Fiore is the head coach for the South Kingston Rebels, joined by Steve Chadwick, and their trainer is Kate Fisher.
I'll get the Bolts in a second. Mo, hold up.
Absolutely. So
let's watch some magic here.
South Kingston, Scott Cromack here, looking to pull instead, finds Justin Brown, inside pass, and that's a nice feed to Sean Gardner, who scores a nice
Great
layup.
chemistry between the two. Great pass, way to finish.
Murakawa driving inside. Here's Errol from the corner. We saw him make a couple of those the other night. It's Delgado. Nice spin move. Can't find a shot though. Finds Murakawa. Delgado for 3. That's off. So that's going to be out of bounds. South Kingston ball.
You know who stood out to me there, Mo? Byron Murakawa. He's so shifty and fast, and he's able to really come out of his break so fast. Coaching staff for the Bolts. Head coach Isaiah McDaniel. Assistant coaches Jim Reynolds, Frank Rose, Corey Bouchard, and their trainer is Kate Noonan.
So battle of the Kate trainers tonight. So Kate Fisher versus Kate Noonan. Let's hope neither of them are needed for duty with no injuries tonight. Justin Brown, who made the free throw earlier, driving inside. Off the rim for Brown. Rebounded. Put back up. Not going to fall there. Hunter Roberts. Is Brown. It's going to be a foul, I believe, on Murakawa.
You know, I think securing rebounds for the Bolts is going to be huge.
Absolutely.
Just some of their impactful rebounders include Jamari Bell, who is currently on the bench, and Noah Berg. Them two together, you know, the ball's up in the air, they're going to go up and grab it.
Absolutely. So this is the first time out of the game, 30 seconds, and you'll see it. South Kingston currently leads 3-2. Not much scoring in the first couple minutes here, but it's been an entertaining game nonetheless. So Ben and I, you can find us on NFHS Network. This is our first year in the sportscasting business. It feels good to be here.
Absolutely.
We've been doing all the home games for Cranston East girls and boys basketball. So tomorrow we'll be on the call for a girls game. Their Mount St. Charles 0-10 is going to come in against the girls, who I believe are also 1-9 like the boys. So should be an entertaining game tomorrow. If you'd like to tune in, that'll be at 7 o'clock.
Ladies and gentlemen, just for your information, all stats, games, scores, anything you really need can be found on providencejournal.com under boys basketball and high school sports. Let's go, Mo. Here we go.
It'll be Trey Young inbounding. Maybe not the Trey Young, but a Trey Young nonetheless. Here is Cromack driving inside. Good defense there from Espinal. Little jumper is converted from Hunter Roberts. Nice little touch there, senior forward.
He's got the shooting game and he's got the hair game, Mo.
Errol out to Delgado. Nice pass to Berg, who wants to dunk but can't. It's going to be a foul, I believe,
by number
on
10.
Justin Brown.
Yep.
Yes.
on number 5, Noah Berg.
Noah Berg will head to the line for 2 free throws.
Noah Berg ready to yam that thing. Luckily, Brown got a little touch on it, but it did result in a foul.
Absolutely. Berg knocks that one down.
Good to see Noah Berg get some points here. You know, in these games, he's so impactful in the defense and rebounding game, and it's great to see him play some offense as well.
Absolutely. So that's already Noah Berg. This could be his 4th point. It is. Noah Berg averages 4.8 and already has 4 in the first couple minutes of tonight's game. Definitely a scoring impact from the senior. Gardner finds Trey Young.
I'm going to laugh each time you say that, Mo.
Here's Trey Young. Not going to pull. Instead, stolen by Delgado. Nice spin move. Can't control the ball.
Unable to hold onto the ball.
And here's Brown. Sean Gardner now. Made a nifty layup earlier. Here he is at point guard. Blows by Errol. Berg. And that's tipped away by Bram Murakawa. Going to remain South Kingston ball.
Both are playing a pretty solid defensive game right now.
Absolutely.
Unable to hold on to that steal there, but they're making some great plays on defense. That's really going to help them.
So here is Sean Gardner. Gardner finds Cromack. It's Roberts and Brown in the corner. I'm sorry, that's Trey Young. And bodies flying everywhere. Noah Berg comes up with the ball.
Noah Berg with the hustle.
Here's Delgado. He's trying to take a charge, and that's a successful charge drawn. Really impressive stuff from Justin Brown, who stepped up and took that charge like a boss.
Props to him, man.
Absolutely. So that'll be Delgado's first personal foul. Brown stepping in right.
Might hurt a little bit, but
Yeah,
you're
absolutely.
helping out your team.
You saw he was prepping for that way before Delgado even got into the lane.
You know, Delgado was coming with some speed, too. That must have hurt a little bit.
Absolutely. So here's Trey Young. Bram Murakawa all over him. Scott Cromack. Trey Young. Brown. Blocked by Berg. Covered by Delgado. And a foul is going to go on South Kingston.
See, the Bolts have to capitalize on the mistakes from these Rebels. They haven't been able to do that in some of their past games. You know, they've made more of the mistakes, but it's great to see them get some points here and make some great plays on defense as well.
So here's Bram Murakawa starting point guard tonight. And Noah Berg mishandles that pass. It'll be Brown.
Gonna punch himself over that one tonight.
Here's Gardner. Delgado on him. Finds Young. Cromack. Driving inside. Met by Berg, so he misses that layup. Gardner. Pick set. And Gardner for 3, not going to fall. Good rebound there from Miguel Espinal.
You know, the passing game from the Rebels is actually quite smooth. They just are unable to finish when it comes to putting the basket in the net.
Absolutely, and we're going to see the first sub tonight is Rashid Lewis, number 4, checking in here as Bram Murakawa is driving. Finds Noah Berg.
Another
Berg
senior
looking to score again. He's got it.
Great move by Berg. Great to see him get some points tonight. You know, we really haven't seen him score too much while we've been on the call.
Here,
It's great to see him.
So here's Cromack, and that's going to be Gardner. Murakawa, a little push off there.
No call.
Would have called that if I was the referee, but that's why I'm not, I suppose. Good pass inside by Brown. And he's going to get right back for the little pop, not going to fall. Rebound there, back to Brown. Through the lane, contact, no call there either. Another layup missed, and here's Espinal.
It's been a physical game so far, Mo.
Absolutely.
You know, maybe some non-calls by the refs.
I guess that's what we're going to see tonight. Not too much whistle blowing from these guys. Here's Noah Berg. I thought he was feeling that. Murakawa might be.
Both great pump fakes.
Nice move by Bram Murakawa.
You know, obviously shorter stature, and he has to get fancy when he's around the rim, and he does that.
This little pump
Great
fake.
job. He plays like he's 6'7".
Here is Young. Gardner. Young, mid-range, not going to go. Rebounded by Espinal. Box out on Hunter Roberts there.
Number 25, Nick Ritchie, also looking to check in, along with number 4, Rashid Lewis, senior.
A little bit of a different rotations we're seeing from both teams. And Noah Berg, I was going to say he's
feeling it tonight. Yeah, he's feeling it tonight. Why not pull up?
So here's Sean Gardner. Brown driving inside, not going to fall there. Good rebound by Berg. He and Espinal have been dominating the glass tonight.
They really have.
Here's Errol. Little spin move, that's not going to fall. Good shot, though, from Errol.
Great rebound.
Espinal back up to Brammer. Akawa wide open for 3, and that's going to go.
We saw that one, Mo. The follow through, we just knew that one was going in. Bolt's feeling it right now, getting some momentum. Again, this is usually the pattern. They start off fast, and hopefully they're able to continue on that path.
Absolutely. So it's 11-5 here early. Noah Berg has 6, and Brammer Akawa has 5, totaling all the points for the Thunderbolts. So those two players have been really impactful.
You know, the Rebels are successful in getting the ball to their open man, you know, moving it around the rim. But they're just unable to finish, unable to put the ball in the basket.
Absolutely. So a couple key players missing for both teams here, at least in the early going. Maybe some benchings or just different starting lineups that coaches are trying to roll with. But Daniel Miranda Duarte and Jamari Bell with, I don't believe any injuries, but they're
huge
on the bench for Cranston East right now. So we'll see if those guys will check in. Also, the top leading scorers for the South Kingston Rebels, Shane Jedson, Miles Robinson, and Benjamin Rudy are all on the bench for the South Kingston Rebels.
Different move from Coach Fiore.
So we'll see if those guys are going to check in at some point. Don't believe there are any subs coming in right now. There are none for South Kingston.
You know, that's why you pick 15 in the tryout, though, Mo. You got to be able to have a solid bench.
This could be a classic case of undervaluing a 1-9 team from Cranston East, and they're coming out and punching them in the mouth. So we have Nick Ritchie and Rasheed Lewis checking in here. Brown. And that might have been a travel, but here's Trey Young with 1 on the shot clock. That's not going to hit anything.
Not very Trey Young-like, but hopefully, you know, we'll get that one back. He's smiling a little bit. He's a little mad about that one. You see, again, they get it to the open man.
Absolutely.
You know, they're not able to finish. We have a Rebel looking to check in here, number 14.
So that will be Lavelle Shepard. Here is Davian Errol looking for the pass, finds Murakawa. Back to Errol. Here's Delgado. Delgado's looking to find somebody. Finds Errol, 8 seconds on the shot clock. Inside to Nick Ritchie. And it's going to be tapped out of bounds. Cranston East ball, 5 seconds remaining on the shot clock. And we have a sub here. It will be Lavelle Shepard, the sophomore guard, checking in.
Taking number 2, Scott Cromack out of the game.
Scott Comack, a junior guard who has not scored tonight. 4 on the shot clock. Murakawa. It's going to be Delgado's got to put something up here. He does at the horn. That's not going to hit anything.
You know, pressure with the shot clock there. He had no choice but to put it on.
So they didn't technically call it, but that's back-to-back shot clock violations for both teams here. So that just shows you something about the defense. Murakawa hits the deck there as no shot, and that's going to be an offensive foul called. Illegal screen from Sean Gardner.
He put his hand up and he took that one. You know, it's going to hurt, but it'll help his team.
So Raph Davis is checking in. So this is a interesting guard rotation we've seen before Daniel Miranda Duarte comes off of this bench.
You know, you love to see number 24, number 25, Raph Davis, and Nick Ritchie get into the game. Close friends, and it's fun to see them go out.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So here's Davian Errol, Nick Ritchie, back out to Raph Davis, who always pulls. Oh, and I was going to say always makes, but a little bit off on that shot.
We'll get that one back.
Here's the newcomer Lavelle Shepard playing point guard for the South Kingston Rebels. Shepard has Murakawa on him, a little bit bigger than Murakawa. Shepard inside, and that's what he's going to get with the bigger guy.
Can't teach height, Mo, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
If that was the case, I would be 6'8".
Fast learner. So here's Nick Ritchie inside, finds Davian Errol. Bram Murakawa, I thought Errol might have pulled that instead. Now it's Lewis inside, tripped up a little bit. Outside, Davian Errol does pull this one. That's a nice shot.
Way to hang on to the ball from Rasheed Lewis. He has such a long wingspan and huge hands. I've actually shook his hands a few times. They are massive, so you know he's able to hold on to that ball.
And that's a 3, not gonna fall. And that ball is batted around. Good rebound by Errol. That shot is missed by Lavelle Shepard.
Great for him to slow the game down as well.
Absolutely. So here's Raph Davis pulling from the corner.
Hits. You know, he's known for his shot, and that's what Coach Isaiah wants for him, to shoot. And he hits right there. Great to see it from Raph Davis.
So you see Roland Fiore might be considering this timeout here, 17-7. is the Cranston East lead early. They're going to need to get things going here. Outside it is Trey Young. Pump fake and the three. That's not going to go. Rebounded should be Cranston East. Ball on it is.
Bolt's feeling it. Got a lot of good energy on the bench right now. Momentum's in their favor. They have to keep up with it, though. Again, a similar pattern of what happens each game.
So here's the point guard, Bram Murakawa, who's played all 10 minutes tonight. Oh, little cross from Murakawa. Shifty. Bench is loving it. David Errol, who already has a basket tonight. Rashid Lewis driving inside. Little pump and pull from Lewis, and that's a great shot. Good move in the lane, and Lewis has his first basket of the game.
Great to see Rashid Lewis get some points as well. Another senior, just like Noah Berg. Two big men, and they're filthy around the rim.
And it's a 12-point lead for Cranston East. We haven't seen this much over the course of the season, the 1-19, and we do have Roberto De La Rosa about to check in. As we see Lavelle Shepard knocked down.
And
nice
one.
Layup here. So Roberto De La Rosa will check in here. Someone thought he might have been inactive for tonight's game, but instead he's checking in. Davian Errol is going to take a seat.
De La Rosa, a senior guard who averages 5.3 a game.
So here is Lavelle Shepard's free throw. Skylar Delgado is going to check back in, most likely for Raph Davis. And I'm sorry, it's going to be Bram Murakawa checking out here. So Lavelle Shepard knocks down that free throw. Gives him 5 on the game. That's the leading scorer off the bench for South Kingston. Here's Skylar Delgado just fresh off the bench. Let's see what he can do. Nice inside pass. Raph Davis just can't handle it.
Great pass from Rashid. Raph Davis unfortunately able to hold on to it there. It will be SK ball.
So Scott Cromack is going to come in for Trey Young here. Interesting move. That's a starter who came out early, and he's just right back in here. South Kingston going with a very short bench so far tonight.
Mo, did I just hear he took out NBA All-Star Trey Young?
Yeah, NBA All-Star starter Trey Young has come out of the Cranston East South Kingston game. So that's a jump ball. South Kingston still a 9-point lead for Cranston East, 5:15 remaining. However, the scoreboard should be working, so you guys should be able to see all that. Scott Cromack looking for the inbounds here. Finds Brown. Raph Davis and Rashid Lewis are all over him, and there's going to be a foul on Raph Davis. Lewis didn't like the call. So here's Scott Cromack. Inbounding the ball, trying to find somebody. It was hard for him last time, harder this time. Just barely gets Hunter Roberts in the corner, who finds, I'm sorry, that's Gardner. Inside is Cromack. He's going to be fouled for 2 shots.
You know, you see it again. Moving the ball well, not able to finish, but they do draw the foul.
So we're saying Roberto De La Rosa is going to pick up that foul. He doesn't
Raph
like
Davis
it.
gave him a little smile, man. The Raph Davis. You see him make that 3? Yeah, that's my friend right there.
Can't believe it. Converted free throw from Scott Cromack. That's his first points of the game. And we see Jack Wentworth checking in here for number 3. John Gardner's checking out. You're right. So Jack Wentworth into the game. We're still not seeing some of these stars from the South Kingston Rebels. Might be taking a night or at least a half off here as Scott Cromack knocks down that second free throw.
Are we seeing load management at the high school level?
Trey Young, load management. We're basically calling the NBA here, guys.
Rashid Lewis. Oh, jinx.
Guy who looks like he could be in the NBA with his size.
Great
knocks
finish.
down that layup.
Great finish around the rim.
So here's Cromack. There's Shepard. Brown inside. Little righty floater, not going to go. That's a good rebound and blocked. Big time play from Rashid Lewis, and here's Roberto De La Rosa leading the break. Skylar Delgado down the baseline, finds Lewis inside. That's going to go.
Rashid Lewis having himself a game tonight. Look at that play on defense, and he responds right away on offense.
So Noah Berg and Rashid Lewis only average around 8 points combined, have a combined 10 in the first half already. Big men doing work for Cranston East. It's a nice floater there from Lavelle Shepard. Little pull-up jumper. Here's Skylar Delgado. Pick set by Lewis. And it'll be Lewis inside. He's turning. He's fouled.
Draws the foul.
No shot, they're saying. So Lewis fouled. It will be an inbound play. Lewis got him jumping on that pump fake. Noah Berg loves it.
Lewis is on fire right now. Noah Berg loves it. Two big men, two seniors, and they're both really having a game tonight.
Absolutely. And Cranston East is winning up by 9, which really matters. So Cranston East timeout here. Davey Errol's going out to greet his team. This is some good energy.
You know, and also that's what the Bolts care about. They're a very unselfish team. They just want dubs, man. They don't care about points. Obviously, you got to put up points to win the game. But individually, they do not care. It's about winning the game collectively.
We even see guys like Jamari Bell, who hasn't come into this game yet, excited, happy for his teammates. You know, they just want wins, man. 1 and 9, they must be starved for some of those.
The Rebels are going to have to use this timeout wisely. Falling a little behind here. They're going to have to cut down the mistakes to close this gap. Again, moving the ball pretty effectively, just unable to finish.
Absolutely. So we see a 9-point lead here. We saw Cranston East 2 or 3 point halftime lead evaporate last week against Coventry. So let's hope another meltdown isn't in store for Cranston East here. They should, you know, try to hammer down this lead early.
I don't know about you, Mo, but something feels different in the air tonight for the Bolts. They're coming with some vengeance, with some energy.
And this is without their starting guards, Daniel Miranda Duarte and Alvin Baez, who are out on injury, I believe, at least for Baez. Inbound here, Raph Davis might look to pull, and he does. That's not going to go. Rebounded by, and that'll be Lewis in the lane. And that'll be another foul, I believe. Yep, that'll be number 10, Justin Brown, picking up another foul on Rasheed Lewis. This time he's going to get to the line.
His second personal foul, team's 5th.
So Lewis has a chance to double his scoring average tonight, trying to get this 8th point. That's not going to go for Lewis. He's getting another one after this, though. So, Ben, what have you seen tonight?
Some great play from the big men. That's all I pretty much have to say. Rasheed Lewis, Noah Berg put in some work.
Absolutely. And this isn't a very large South Kingston team, so wouldn't be hard to predict these two guys putting in work tonight. And that's going to be South Kingston ball, and Nick Ritchie does not like it.
Does not like it at all. You can tell by the face.
And we have 2 subs coming in, Noah Berg and Miguel Espinal checking back in for Rasheed Lewis and Nick Ritchie, who are both putting in good work.
Miguel Espinal, second leading scorer for the Bolts.
Absolutely, and Lewis put up those 6 points there. Good play by him. Graham Murakawa also looking to check back in, so that's the 8-man rotation they're going with right now. Not going to fall for Roberts.
Great rebound from Raph Davis.
And here's Delgado. Caught his defender a little bit off balance there. Not going to be able to finish. Good rebound by Espinal. That's what he does best. Miguel Espinal flying for this rebound. Landed out of bounds, however.
Absolutely flew up for that ball. He floated a little bit there.
Here's Raph Davis checking out. It'll be Graham Murakawa checking back in, the starting point guard for tonight. So here is Jack Wentworth off the bench. Tapped away by Murakawa. He's in a bit of a tough spot, but he finds Brown outside. That 3 from Shepard is not going to fall off the backboard first. Not a pretty shot from him. And here's Murakawa.
I got unable to finish, Mo.
Wide open is Roberto De La Rosa for 3, and that's not going to go. Very close from De La Rosa. He was wide open. Shepard finding Wentworth. Brown inside to Roberts. Back to Brown. 16 on the shot clock. De La Rosa all over Brown. A good steal. Weak side by Skylar Delgado.
Look at the speed.
He finds Noah Berg cutting. Little floater not going to go. Rebound Berg. There should be a foul called. Jump ball, but there should have been a foul on Scott Cromack grabbing the arm of Noah Berg before that. So it will be Cranston East ball.
Great to see Skylar Delgado like 100% now. Last week was his first game back in a while. Great to see him get back into the groove of things.
Corner 3 from Murakawa is going to go. We've seen some nice shooting from Murakawa this season, but tonight he has been on fire. 8 points in this first half.
12-point lead for the Bolts. They're loving it right now. SK fighting to stay in it.
Not a pretty shot there from Wentworth. Saved by Delgado. It's going to be Roberto De La Rosa pushing. Brown all over him. Shepard steals it from behind.
Great defensive play from Shepard.
Turn and meet Shepard. He pulls up. Shepard with a little mid-range there instead of driving. Interesting shot selection, but it goes down.
Able to capitalize on the mistakes of the Bolts and drain one.
So it is a 10-point lead now. Holding South Kingston to 16 points in this half. Phenomenal feat from Cranston East.
Yes, sir.
Noah Berg inside, finds Roberto De La Rosa for a
Can he
3.
hit?
That's not going to fall. He's been very close on 2 shots tonight, clapping his hands, wanting that one to go down. Here's Shepard, best player tonight for South Kingston. Another 3 from Shepard.
Number 14, Mo, he stood out the most tonight for the Rebels.
Lavelle
Great
Shepard.
leadership from Shepard.
He's got 12 tonight of their, 19 points. So really impactful stuff from Shepard, more than half of his team's points. Murakawa, foul underneath, and it'll be...
See if he can convert here. Give the Bolts a 9-point lead with the conversion of the free throws.
I think they actually called that on the floor.
Excuse me.
If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they were debating whether it would be 1-1, but only the 6th foul on South Kingston, so no. It's going to stay under the basket. Roberto De La Rosa trying to find somebody here. Does with Murakawa in the corner. Is he going to stay hot?
Shepard almost had a piece on that one.
Good rebound from Miguel and Murakawa. Delgado pulls up from mid-range. That's going to go. That's a pretty
Scala
shot.
Delgado making some great plays tonight. Great to see him put some on the board.
Wentworth, Espinal all over him, and here is Shepard, best player for South Kingston tonight. Brown with the turn, drives on Berg. Can't find anything here except for a pass. That's a great block.
What a block.
Delgado. Berg's got to slow down here. Finds Murakawa. 39 seconds on the game.
Great
Or,
from
I'm
Berg
sorry,
to slow down the
half.
game. Excuse me.
Murakawa for 3 again. That's going to go to Murakawa. Half of his life.
Feeling it. The sophomore guard. Look at the shooting.
He has 11 in the first half tonight. And runs in there trying to get that steal. Instead, it's going to be a... No, I thought he was going to pull that 3. I'm sorry. And now is Shepard. 14 on the clock. Shepard falls. Wanted to foul there. Not going to get it. Berg, outlet pass to Murakawa.
Great pass from
Nice
Berg.
layup from Murakawa.
Look at the Bolts getting momentum. 1 and 9. Don't you dare count them out. Playing like they're undefeated right now.
And wow, that is a pretty play.
You know, nice for the Rebels to respond so quickly.
Scott Cromack, as Ben was hyping up Cranston East at the
Damn it.
buzzer.
Excuse me.
Damn it. So that foul is on Skylar Delgado.
Regardless, great momentum. Bolts 1 and 8.
Absolutely. So if he makes his free throw, it's going to be an 11-point lead. If he doesn't, it's 12. So here's Cromack at the line.
That record does really not show what this team is about.
So he makes that. They're going to head into the halftime block with an 11-point lead.
What a half, Mo.
22. Ben and I will be right back. This second half action between...
Woo!
Oh my
Sorry, Mo.
God. Ow. The South Kingston Rebels and Cranston East Thunderbolts. I apologize for my co-worker's behavior there. 32.
Let's get it going, Mo.
33-22 lead for Cranston East in the first half. So let's see if East can get this lead going, and we're right back to the action.
See what Trey Young can do this half.
Absolutely.
Great ball movement.
So here's Gardner. Open 3 for Gardner. He had a lot of time to pull that. Still can't make it. Rebound by Delgado, and here's Murakawa. Errol up, and East was going with pace today. Murakawa to Errol. Into Berg. Tapped along, but not going to fall. Scott Cromack here with Delgado on him, looking at guard.
Unable to finish.
I'm sorry, there's coaches in front of me. And here we have a corner 3 from Gardner. That's not going to fall. He's 0 for 2 this half already.
Look at Noah Berg snatch the ball out of the air like that. Got some anger when he does that.
There's Delgado with the pump fake, trying to drive baseline. Finds Murakawa, who was on fire in the first half. Berg got to get inside to take a closer shot. Instead, it'll be Murakawa. Berg. Inside to Delgado. Good cutting from Cranston East. And yep, Murakawa's going to get to the line for 2.
Great job by Murakawa to stay with that. Able to draw the foul. He's playing a great game tonight, Mo.
Absolutely. He had 13 in the first half that led all scorers, and 13 of 33 ain't bad for the sophomore, Bram Murakawa. At the line here.
You know, Mo coming in with the lead now for the Bolts. This has happened before where they come in with a lead going into the half, and then it kind of spirals downhill.
Absolutely.
Hopefully they're able to keep up the energy.
Not sure if I've
keep the momentum going.
seen a Cranston East lead larger than this 11.
I don't think so
12
either, Mo.
now with that Murakawa free throw.
Well, they're playing with some energy tonight. Something feels different in the air, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely. So here's Trey Young. Scott Cromack. Young. 15 on the shot clock. He finds Brown inside, and that's a Wow. Bunny
See what
of a
you see what
layup
I mean, Mo?
from Cromack.
Moving the ball well, still unable to finish.
Absolutely.
Got to correct that.
Right into the net. Berg, is that a 3 from Noah Berg? Not going to fall.
He's feeling hot tonight. That's his second. That's his second deep shot.
Three, yeah. So here's Gardner. Missed a couple threes as half already. Instead, he's going to outlet it. And here is Hunter. Skylar Delgado. Murakawa here. Young on him. Here's Espinal. Has Roberts on him. Murakawa. Berg driving inside. Is he going to force up a shot? Instead, that's a jump ball. Good play there from Sean Gardner, forcing that jump ball.
Noah Berg trying to use his frame there, use the muscles to get in there. Draws the jump ball, unfortunately.
So here's Davian Errol with the inbound, trying to find Murakawa. Instead, it's Espinal. A little bit tough on that layup.
A little hard off the glass there. Trey Young.
Here's Gardner, Cromack. Back to Brown. Inside is Gardner.
Press a little move.
Probably a travel, but no call there. Little free throw line jumper from Justin Brown.
Good to see the Rebels finish there after some good ball movement around the perimeter.
So here's Murakawa. Skylar Delgado for 3. That,
yep.
Nope, did not fall. Hits upper rope, I suppose, after Johnson off the rim there. So it's still a 10-point lead for the Cranston Thunderbolts. So here's the point guard, Trey Young. Not the Trey Young, but a Trey Young. Gardner. Driving inside, not able to finish, but a foul called. Scott Cromack will head to the line for 2.
Quick little shout out, Mo. Got a photographer to my right here from r.i_biggest. That is their Instagram page. If you attend one of these games, if you're a player, you can find pictures of yourself on their Instagram account. Again, it's r.i_biggest.
Shot is missed from Cromack. Rasheed Lewis is going to check in. Miguel Espinal.
Their best player looking to check in, Mo. Number 4. Miles Robinson. Warm-ups coming off.
I did not see that. Yeah, Miles Robinson, a couple other guys standing up and ready to go. And this might become a game in a second here. 9-point lead.
Oh, great move from Murakawa.
Has something to say about it. Fouled, and he thought that one was going to go
anyway. See that crossover?
So we have a couple players ready to check in here. Shane Jedson, Miles Robinson, and that's going to be Lavelle Shepard coming
These are their leading scorers about to check in. That's obviously going to be a coaching decision. Maybe some outside element that wasn't an injury there that came
absolutely.
Came into play.
Possible guess from me was that they, they underestimated this 1-9 Cranston East Thunderbolts team. They saw that on their record and they said, you know what, we can rest our guys tonight. And Coach McDaniel's team has come out in here and showed them they can't rest their guys tonight if they want to pick up this win.
Playing with a lot of hustle, a lot of aggression.
So here it is, Jedson, and here's Robinson. These guys combined for 25 points a game.
Very patient. Jedson at the top of the key.
Here's Shepard. Rasheed Lewis can't fall. Here's Jedson. Guarded by Murakawa. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Rasheed Lewis is all over him.
Interesting
shot's
flow.
Not going to fall.
Interesting photo there.
Davian Errol, Skylar Delgado. Noah Berg.
Just feeling it for a second.
Davian Errol back out. Here's Delgado. Back to Errol. Little fake there. And it's going to be Skylar Delgado. Wide open 3, and that's going to connect.
Skylar Delgado making some great plays. Able to hit the 3 right there. Brings his total for the night to 5, Mo.
Good steal. Oh, my gosh.
Coach doesn't like that call. I can't blame him. I don't like that call.
Terrible call. Skylar Delgado got his hand in there for the steal, and that was, wow, 3 on Delgado now. Not a great call, and I believe he's going to stay in this game, but 4 might be trouble. So that's a little finish there from Sean Gardner. Only 4 points tonight for the point guard. Murakawa. Errol. This might be Cranston East's best 5 tonight on the floor. Noah Berg. Rasheed Lewis in at the same time. Here's Errol at the top. Here's Murakawa. 10 on the shot clock. Murakawa's going to pull for 3 after the crossover, and wow, that was close.
You know, you see the 2 biggest SK players on the 2 biggest East players.
And that's going to be Cranston East ball tipped away, and Jedson cannot believe the call.
You know, coach of SK putting his best players on Berg and Rasheed, the 2 biggest guys as well. You know, they were on fire the first half, and they want to contain them in the second half.
Absolutely. So here's Murakawa, has Jedson matched up against him. A little bit bigger guy, but Rasheed Lewis driving inside, trying to find a lane. He can't force up a shot.
Little Kobe spin around floater there.
Oh, great play from Murakawa. That layup's going to fall.
Murakawa giving it his all tonight.
He just stepped in and grabbed that ball out of the passing lane, and that's a risky pass from South Kingston.
Smack.
Brown was not ready for that pass from Jedson.
Able to hang on to it, though.
Here is Lavelle Shepard, who had 12 in the first half. Robinson. And that's their best player right there.
Great touch.
Miles
Great
Robinson,
shot.
who didn't score in the first half, didn't play in the first half. Averages 14. There's his first basket here.
Leading scorer for the Rebels.
Have him listed as a guard, but that is a big guy. Taps it away from Rasheed Lewis. Noah Berg. Should have been a foul called there on Robinson. Instead, it's an Errol pump fake from the corner. Driving inside, Errol. Layup can't go.
Great rebound from Rasheed Lewis.
Guying for it. Robinson rips it away.
Great takeaway from
Murakawa
Robinson.
gets the ball. Murakawa looking to slow it down. Should at least.
Great leadership from the sophomore. Way to slow the game down.
Murakawa for 3. Oh, not going to fall. Good rebound there from Robinson over Lewis. Not many guys can out-hop him. And Lewis is way out on the perimeter, taking on Robinson, who has the corner. That's not going to fall for Gardner. Instead, good rebound there from, wow, that's around. I thought Delgado had his hands on it.
The Bolts.
Robinson with a little mid-range floater, and that's his game right there.
Well, we saw that mid-range floater in warm-ups. He was hitting every single one.
Absolutely.
No surprise there.
He's going to keep doing that in the game, I think. And Coach McDaniel wants a timeout. 40-39, still a 9-point lead.
Coach McDaniel took a timeout to slow the momentum down of the Rebels. They were getting going there. Smart timeout, smart play by Coach.
Absolutely.
Or call by Coach.
We're going to see Roberto De La Rosa. We'll check in a second here. Noah Berg's grabbing some water. And so the interesting here, we see Miles Robinson, Chin Jedson, Lavelle Shepard, check in late, second half here, 9:25 remaining. They're going to have to try to turn around this game.
They're getting going fast. Jedson and Robinson getting going here.
4 points already. Interesting move by their coach, though. Not even putting these guys in at the start of the game. Not even, I doubt they scout at this level, so they don't really know what East is about. Except for the game, obviously, they played earlier this year, and East came up 3 points short. Also, interesting point, they lost that game 80-83 in South Kingston. This game, 10 minutes from the completion, 40-31.
What a high-scoring game.
Definitely defensive battle this time around in January when they met. 80-83 is the highest score we've seen in a while. I don't think Cranston has put up that number many times. So 5 on the floor, Delgado, De La Rosa, Murakawa, Lewis, and Espinal. Noah Berg takes a break. And we see the Stars returning for South Kingston. Here's Bram Murakawa, Skylar Delgado, Roberto De La Rosa, Delgado, De La Rosa, Lewis trying to establish position. Murakawa swings it out to Delgado. Picks that from Lewis. Delgado goes the other way and not going to fall there.
You can see that on the way he shot that ball. Didn't have a great grip on the ball there.
Jedson way forward to Gardner. That's a 3 from Jedson. That's going to go, and you see these guys coming in making an immediate impact.
That was a deep 3 too, Mo. It was close to half court. Not even, wait, I mean, close to the, my bad.
Here's Murakawa, De La Rosa. Good screen set by Espinal. De La Rosa mid-range, not going to fall. Robinson, a rebound over Lewis, and they're going to be running. Shepard going to pull for 3, and wow.
3 is flying around from the Rebels. They're getting going in their shooting game. Good to see them finish after not being able to finish for a while.
This game got close very fast.
They did, Mo.
3-point lead only for the Thunderbolts here. Delgado, Murakawa, De La Rosa, the guys on the floor are trying to earn it back. Good crossover from Murakawa. De La Rosa in the lane, he's got to finish that, and he does.
De La Rosa, way to track that ball, stay with it, puts it in the basket.
So here it is, Jedson. Newcomer point guard usually starts, not doing that tonight, but has an impact off the bench already. Gardner, Lavelle Shepard, who has 15, leading South Kingston tonight. Robinson with that mid-range floater, and he's not going to miss.
Look at that wrist, Mo. Jeez. His mid-range
6.
game is very solid.
Kevin Durant-esque out there. And speaking of which, we haven't seen Trae Young in quite a while. Roberto De La Rosa for 3. He falls, no call, but
Finally
he got it
hits.
anyway.
He took a few threes there. Wasn't able to finish, but on that one he did.
Absolutely. So Noah Berg's going to check back in the second here. It's a quick 6-point lead for Cranston East.
You know, the Bolts knew
Gardner.
this. Oh, excuse me.
You're good.
Bolts knew this, that it was going to be a fight coming into this game.
And I'm not sure what the call there is. I believe it's on Cranston East.
Anyway,
Miguel Espinal, little push there, and it's going to be Noah Berg checking in for Espinal.
Bolts knew this was going to be a tough game. You know, this obviously wasn't just going to be handed to them. SK thought they were going to walk in here, you know, walking away with the win, but not in this case.
Not in the Thunderdome.
No, sir.
So here's the corner 3 from Jetson, not going to fall. He gets his own miss. Murakawa's a little late on that one. Inbounded to Jetson. That's just, wow.
What a
That is
finish
nice
from
finish.
Jetson.
That's 5 for Jetson already. So we see Robinson 6, Jetson at 5, and Raph Davis going to check in here. But those guys have made immediate impacts off the bench. Scott Delgado will check out here.
Raph Davis looking to give this Bolts offense some spark.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can hit a couple threes. That's his game. Free throws converted by Jetson, so now he has 6 to match Miles Robinson's. Here's Murakawa. 13 in the first, only 4 in the second half here from Murakawa.
Raph Davis taking a deep 3.
That's not going to fall. Wow, Robinson gets up high and throws it high. That's back out to Robinson, who's driving inside. Not going to fall, a little off balance there. Lewis diving, not going to be able to make that.
It's going to be SK ball. Great hustle.
Daniel
Great hustle from
wanted
her.
a little bit more hustle from the rest of the guys, you know.
Yeah.
But good work by Lewis there.
It's crazy to see how Jetson and Robinson have come into this game so late and able to light things up, get things going for their team. They're able to close the gap now.
And completely cold, too, after sitting the whole first half. So really impressive from them. Gardner driving to the rim.
You see the leverage there from Gardner, able to squeeze his way in there.
So it's a 1-point lead for the Cranston East Thunderbolts. Bram Murakawa has something to say about that with this 3. That's down.
Is that 3 threes on the night?
Might be 4. Might be 4. I don't have the count officially, but that is, I do have the count of 20 points for Bram Murakawa. And here's a 2v1. De La Rosa to Murakawa, who's not going to, oh gosh, he blew that layup.
They needed that one.
There's a South Kingston timeout. 4-point lead for Cranston East. Bram Murakawa has 20 points on the game. Averages 5.8, the sophomore guard. Big
what a
game
night.
for Murakawa.
He comes up in big games, Mo. We saw him hit the game winner and the
Absolutely.
Bolts sole win on the season. You know, it was clutch. Absolutely, a lot of pressure on the kid, but he held his poise. It was just fantastic.
So with 5:51 remaining, Cranston East with the 4-point lead, 48-44. They're going to try to close this one out for their second win of the season. South Kingston Rebels trying to improve their record to 5-6, getting closer to playoff contention there. And can you talk a little bit about what Miles Robinson and Shin Jensen have brought to the game?
They're just so fluent in their game. You know, Robinson's shooting form was just so crisp.
Absolutely.
It seems like he wasn't even trying there. We saw it on the warm-ups, and now it's really coming into fruition in this game. Jetson with some great handles around the rim. You see some of the spin moves and the shots he's able to pull off.
And we have a newcomer for Cranston East, Jamari Bell, who usually starts, was their leading scorer last week on the loss to Coventry with 13. He checks in for the first time here.
Bell's he's such a strong rebounder. He will literally go up for the ball.
Interesting from Coach McDaniel, putting Bell in this late in the game, and they put him right on Robinson. Let's see if he can shut him down. Berg is switched on to him. Here's Shepard outside. Gardner around Davis. Finds Jetson inside, misses the easy layup, and Murakawa has the ball stripped of him.
Great.
Gets it back.
Way to stay in there.
Roberto De La Rosa finds Raph Davis. Thrifty passing from Cranston East, and Jamari Bell's going to go to the line for 2. Good pass from Davis
to Berg, to Bell.
To Bell. And here we go. Jamari Bell going to take 2 free throws, trying to get this to a 6-point lead after the blown layup from Shane Judson.
Just shows how unselfish the Bolts are. That went through 3 guys really close in the paint.
And went through 5 guys for the whole possession. Murakawa and De La Rosa starting in the backcourt. And here we go, Jamari Bell. First points of the game with that free throw, and he's going to get going here.
Game winding down here, ladies and gentlemen. This is crunch time. This is when all the game really comes. I don't know what I'm trying to say here.
You're good, absolutely. So I completely agree that the game comes.
The game comes.
Here's Jamari Bell, knocks down that second free throw, and here's Jedson.
Comes to a finish.
Down 6.
That's what I was looking for, Mo. Comes to a finish. Everything counts.
So here's Robinson. Jamari Bell on him. Let's see if he can shut him down. Good defense from Bell, forcing the pass from Robinson. He was very open.
Look at the rebounding ability from Robinson, able to draw the foul. Coming up big for his team late after not playing the whole first half.
He's going to get 2 shots off the rebound of the Justin Brown miss, who was very open on the mid-ranger.
His 3rd personal foul, team's 5th.
See his free throw form, see if it's as fluid as the mid-ranger. I'm guessing it will be. And it is. But that's short. Not expecting that.
Counting your eggs before they hatch, Mo.
It's all right, I'm okay with the missing.
Let the man shoot.
So let's see. Important for Cranston needs to secure these free throw rebounds here. They have big guys. But it's going to be Robinson not allowing a rebound to happen, knocking down that free throw. He has 7 tonight. Here's Raph Davis.
Looking for a man.
Finds Murakawa, who's been the star tonight. 20 of their 50 points.
Wow.
Great stuff from Murakawa. Jamari Bell inside.
Look at the strength.
Oh, wow.
Unable to finish.
But gets his own miss. Roberto De La Rosa tracking it down. Raph Davis. Oh my God, what a pass from Raph Davis.
Look at the gun from Raph Davis. Look at that arm.
Davis catches it with his right hand without transferring to his left. Just a bullet of a pass to Jamari Bell.
Looking like a quarterback there. Had some zip on the ball.
Absolutely, learning from his good friend Ben Harding. So here's Jamari Bell. Going to take a couple more free throws after the missed layup that went around and out for Jamari Bell. Great pass from Raph Davis, setting up these shots here.
Raph Davis has hit a few shots and has made some great plays as well. Great passes, too.
First free throw is no good for Bell. Second one will be on the way shortly.
Crunch time, Mo. They really
lead
need
for
these free
Cranston.
throws.
Absolutely. Same thing for South Kingstown. Rebound misses are crucial. But Jamari Bell, like Robinson, knocks down his second, not the first.
6-point
lead.
Oh, geez, Mo. We're just like
Jinx.
we're on the same wave here. Great chemistry.
Oh. And wow, I don't like that call either.
Me neither, Mo.
Jamari Bell is not happy about that one. Miles Robinson gonna get that call.
Coach Isaiah trying to keep his team focused here. Tell them to keep playing.
Hunter Roberts is gonna check in here. He started this game. It's going to be Justin Brown, who has 3 points tonight, checking out. No free throws.
Whoa.
Instead, going to be a Shepherd 3, not going to go. Good rebound for Noah Berg. He gets hit in the head from behind by Robinson.
He ate that one. We eat those here.
That should be 1-1 if I'm not mistaken. Is that 6 or 7? Oh, 5. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong side of the scoreboard. It's not going to be free throws. Instead, just an inbound from Raph Davis. Murakawa's going to bring it up. Good rebound, though, by Berg. Inside on Roberts, spin move, and Berg loses the handle. Still a 6-point lead, 4:14 remaining. And Ben, Cranston wants to close out this game. What do they got to do?
Excuse me, hold up. Trying to focus here. You know, the Bolts making little mistakes right now coming down the stretch. This is when everything really counts. Oh, able to get the ball back. Never mind.
Here's Murakawa on the drive. He's going straight up.
That was almost a hell of a finish, Mo.
Instead, rebound by Gardner. He's going to slow it down a little bit. Here's Jedson. We're going to have Skylar Delgado check back in this game. And I'm not sure what the X means. We're going to see something going on. Number 33, push off ball, Jamari Bell. Intentional foul has been called. He is not happy about it. Robinson was holding him. Felt like he had to retaliate, and Robinson's going to go to the line for a couple of freebies here.
Anyway, Mo, what I was trying to say here, they have to contain Robinson, the man shooting right now, as well as Jedson. You know, those guys come off the bench feeling good.
And Robinson misses that free throw.
Bolts clapping here with that missed free throw. Happy about that one. But they're going to have to contain Jedson, contain Robinson. have Noah Berg make some plays as he was tonight, and Byron Marikawa has to keep them
And
momentum going.
balls don't lie is what Cranston used to say. Robinson misses 2 free throws.
Ball don't lie. Yes, sir, Mo. Energy feels good here from the Bolts bench.
Roberto De La Rosa checks out. We have Skylar Delgado in. Bram Marikawa clapping in the face of Shane Jetson. And
It's going to get going here,
the
Mo.
building is rowdy. I'm excited. Jamari Bell is all over Robinson. Crossover inside, and another foul is called. Marikawa hates it.
Got some chirping going on between the players on the court here.
And
Bell doesn't like that call.
these refs are out to get Jamari Bell. It's his 3rd personal after just checking in the last couple minutes.
Crowd feeling it tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you can get out to any one of these games in the state of Rhode Island, definitely get out. You know, it's a great atmosphere, and it's great entertainment on a Monday night.
Robinson
like tonight.
knocks down that free throw. He had missed 3 already tonight, including the last 2 on the intentional foul. See if they can secure a rebound here. Instead, Robinson just knocks it down. 2 converted free throws off the Jamari Bell.
Had a pretty hefty number of SK fans in the crowd here tonight, Mo.
Absolutely.
Kind of a troop.
Well, everyone wants to come to Cranston East, you know? What a
Yeah.
good facility
Of
we
course.
have. So here's Raph Davis. Murakawa, who has 20 tonight. Trying to find somebody. Does with Delgado. Back to Murakawa, 14 on the shot clock. He's driving inside. Little
Great
nice
pass.
pass.
Gets
Instead,
it
it's Delgado for 3. Oh, and the
was
whole
nice.
bench, the whole crowd was up.
We stood up too, Mo.
And he's not going to get that one down. Instead, it's Jensen taking it the other way. And that's a wide open 3 for Lavelle Shepard.
You see Shepard with kind of these off-balance threes, and they just water.
And
He's pulling up from
it
deep.
is a 1-point lead for Cranston East with 3 minutes remaining, and we have a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
That's a blatant push. Noah Berg is shoved by Sean Gardner. Ben's calling for a little bit of a technical here. Not going to get it. Jetson. Don't know why that's not an intentional foul if the other one is. Jetson pleading his case. They're not going to give it to him. And it will be an inbounds play.
you know, we're Bolts fans, not going to lie. But what can you say about these Rebels closing that gap?
Murakawa. Reset shot clock. It'll be
Raph
Raph Davis in the
Ooh.
corner, blocked by the length of Robinson. What a play. It's Jetson.
You knew Davis was going to take that shot. So did the Rebels.
And so did Robinson. So it's 2:45 left. 1-point lead for Cranston East. Here's Jetson of South Kingston taking it up.
Bench getting going here. Crowd getting going. Gotta love the energy.
Shepard, who just made a 3, finds Robinson inside. Little floater from Robinson, not going to fall. Jetson comes away with that rebound, and he's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
Rebels have a chance to take the lead here for the first time in the game.
Yep. Everyone's going to take a little bit of a deep breath here as Jetson's going to take a couple free throws here.
You would love that 2K trigger ability right now.
Getting a little, I don't know why I did that.
Yeah, me neither though. That's okay, buddy.
Ooh. Jetson missed the first free throw. Ben's in his head. So Roberto De La Rosa is going to check in here for Raph Davis. He gave him some serviceable minutes tonight. So Roberto De La Rosa, who is a senior guard, is back in here as Jetson's going to take his second free throw. He knocks down that one.
I had the triggers going for the first one.
He made 1 of 2, and that's a timeout taken by South Kingston. It is a tie game with 2:28 remaining, and this
Gotta admire the Rebels
Great.
closing that gap. You know, for the first time in the game, they at least are tied.
it was 11 at halftime.
Crazy.
It's the guys coming in, Robinson, you know, Jetson, and I talked about Shepard coming in, but he's been lighting it up all game. 12 in the first half, now has 18 total, and I am excited for the end of this game.
Friday night. Both benches feeling the music.
So I'm interested to see what 5 Coach McDaniel rolls out here. South Kingston getting riled up. Thought something was happening. Just
Let's see if the Bolts can match.
the intensity here.
Well, let me take off the headphones to hear this one. Got a little quiet, a little subtle, but hey, they're going to come out and put that energy out on the
Quiet
floor.
determination, you know, Kawhi Leonard-esque. My scorekeeper has a message of A. We're all excited here. Here's Roberto De La Rosa. It'll be Murakawa, who I don't believe has came out tonight. Murakawa, really impressive game from him.
Pushing
20.
himself to keep going as well. The fatigue must be setting in at some point.
Berg comes out for it, trying to find someone. It's Roberto De La Rosa. Skylar Delgado
pass
is
from
wide
De La Rosa.
open. And
Unable
geez,
to
that has to
finish.
fall at some point. And De La Rosa gets a travel. Wow, that's a
Shepard with the travel.
Shepard coming away with the ball against De La Rosa. The travel is called.
Coach Fiore does not like that call.
And that's going to be stolen from Shepard, so they get it right back. Mistake there for Cranston East.
What a close game right now, Mo.
Tied,
2
minutes remaining.
51-51, ladies and gentlemen.
So here's Shane Jetson. Came in the game now at 7 points. Noah Berg is all over him. Inside, and that's not a good pass. Bram Murakawa's coming back with it. Murakawa looking to find somebody.
Settles the game down.
Does with Delgado, who's going to let it breathe a little bit. 1:40 on the game clock, and a timeout is taken from Coach McDaniels. I believe they have 2 more after this.
This is such a costly and impactful basket. They need to get this.
Absolutely.
You know, I think this is, if the Bolts come out with the win, it will prove something about their season. They have not given up. They keep on pushing, and they are still hungry for some W's.
Absolutely. So 51-51. It was an 11-point Cranston East halftime lead. A couple of stars came in for South Kingston, turned this game right around. Cranston East has been holding strong. It's a tie game. Coach McDaniel wanted a timeout there. Drawing up a play right here for his guys. Jamari Bell, Roberto De La Rosa, Bram Murakawa with 20 tonight. Noah Berg and Skylar Delgado are going to be the 5 for Cranston East. And we're going to see if Miles Robinson, who only has 9 points tonight, averages 14, only played the second half, is going to, try to ice this game for his South Kingston Rebels.
Yes, sir. 1:37 remaining. Now this is crunch time. Excuse me before. This is it. This is where it all counts.
What you love to see as a broadcaster. We only have had one of these games,
Yes,
I
sir.
believe, so far against Hope High School, which Cranston East did come out with the win against. So see how this one goes. It'll be Cranston East ball.
a Monday
Roberto De La
night,
Rosa
Mo.
is the inbounder.
It's
Oh
a
man,
Monday
it
night,
feels like
too.
a Friday. So here's a play designed to get Murakawa the ball. He has Jetson all over him. Berg, they like having the ball up there. Here's Murakawa.
Little
Trying to
handoff
handle
there.
the ball. Finds Berg. 8 on the shot clock. Roberto De La Rosa might have to pull here. Instead finds Delgado. 4 on the shot clock. Delgado for 3. That's blocked. It's going to be
Pressure with the shot clock there.
great defense from South Kingston. And here's Shane Jetson. That play did not work for Coach McDaniel.
Saw him
Here
again.
is Jetson.
Trying to run a play.
Roberts. Robinson. Mid-range. Not going to go. Got to get a board here. And they do. There's going to be a foul called on. Might have just been out of bounds, I believe. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Cranston East.
Minute
not
remaining,
return possession.
ladies and gentlemen.
And
Here we
here's
go.
Robinson. Cross-court pass to Roberts, who's going to put up a little floater, not going to fall. Berg with the rebound, throws it off. Jetson, that should be Cranston East ball. That should be Cranston East
That's
ball.
not a good call.
That is a terrible call.
Some athleticism from Noah Berg.
Wow, Noah Berg saves that ball, and they don't give it to him. Here's Shepard. And that's a turning point in this game. Robinson has Bell all over him. That shot's not going to fall. They've been given so many chances here. Inside to Robinson, who can't
Robinson.
handle it. That should be Cranston East ball, and it is.
Bolts ball.
Great defense from the Thunderbolts. South Kingston got bailed out by the refs on a second there and could not get the basket to go. And
Well,
here's
the question
Cranston
is,
East.
who's hungrier right now? That's going to be the team that comes out with the dub. Who's
Roberto De La
hungrier?
Rosa, 35 on the shot clock. I mean, on the game clock. I'm sorry, 25 on the shot
Oh,
clock. And
ill-advised
risky
pass.
pass, and they're going to call that on Jetson.
What a risky pass, but able to.
It pays
Yeah,
off, and
yes,
Murakawa is
sir.
going to head to the line where he is pretty good. He has 20 already tonight, and he's going to try to ice this game.
Needs to hit these, Mo. Needs to hit these. Complete silence in the crowd. We're going to even get a little quieter here.
30 seconds.
Murakawa is a
Wow.
clutch player. He knows.
Okay,
what
so
he has
there's
to do.
30 seconds on the game clock, 30 seconds on the shot clock. So South
getting
Kingston
going.
can have the final shot if he wants it. And that's missed. Murakawa misses the 1-and-1, so South Kingston can almost shoot for the win here if they want to hold.
This defensive play is going to be so. The defensive play needs to be so strong for the Bolts right now.
Murakawa, Jetson driving inside.
And he blocked!
Jamari Berg
Bell.
is tied up. They're not going to call it. 13 seconds left. Up to De La Rosa. De La Rosa driving inside. Finds Murakawa for 3. Off the
unable to
backboard. And 4
Get back.
seconds. Robinson might dunk this for the game.
Unfortunate there.
And that's the game.
Oh, you hate to see that.
Robinson with the layup at the buzzer. And
You hate to see that.
That is a heartbreaker. for
Both
Cranston
fought
East.
so hard. They gave it their all. It's just a final seconds and one play. Sometimes that happens, ladies and gentlemen. Rebels able to capitalize on that. You know, Mo's unable to speak here, so I'll take over. I am almost unable to speak, but